Hello and welcome to the instruction video of Mouldmaker the game. It is the card play for mold making. My name is Steffen Ritter and I designed and created this card play together with my student Simon Horra at Reutlingen University. And the game became real together with our partners VDWF, the German Mouldmaker Association, and the MAX, which is the trade show for mold making. And actually in the following introduction video, I will explain how to play it. The card play consists out of 72 cards, which means 3 instruction cards, 3 solving cards, 6 orange component cards, 48 tool or mold cards, and 2 times 6 action cards. 6 of them are blue and 6 of them are red with the flash on it. Everything is made in English and in German, so for the English version, of course, only the English side is important. But nevertheless, this allows you also to learn some of the German expressions and vice versa. So this is also part of the educational side here of this game. And actually, the solution cards are just there to give a basic instruction about the molds which need to be collected. And in this game we are talking about standard mold, a slide mold, and a split cavity mold. So these 3 types of molds can occur in this game, and actually this is what we're talking about when you play this game. And actually the goal of the game is you draw one of the component cards, and here, for example, this is a box. And this box can only be produced with a split cavity mold. And so with these 8 cards, a split cavity mold can be built. And this is how you do it. And you have to do it also in the right order. So starting at the ejector side on the left and ending at the sprue side with the base plate and the locating ring on the right. So how is the game played? We start with the component cards, and the component cards need to be shuffled actually, and then the players get the cards face down, of course. So each player gets one of these cards, and they look at the card, that the others can't see this card, analyze this card, and then they know, okay, I need to build a slide mold, I need to build a standard mold, or I need to build a split cavity mold. Yeah? Each mold set exists 2 times, so there might be also infringing players here, competing players looking for the same components. The card play is best to be played with 3 or 4 players. It can be played from 2 to 5 players. Yeah. And then actually the game itself begins. So the blue tool cards need to be shuffled. And then each of the player is dealt with 8 tool cards face down, that the others don't see the set of cards the players get. And you know, and they know actually, I need to collect a standard mold, I need to collect a slide mold, and I need to collect a split cavity mold they still have in mind, and this is what they're aiming for. This is their individual goal if they play this game. And now actually the game can start. The activity cards are shuffled together with the remaining mold or tool cards, and then two piles are built. Actually, one pile with the cards placed face down in the middle of the players, and the top card is then opened face up. And so actually two piles, an open pile and face up pile, the open face up pile and the face down pile is then created. And then the active player can decide whether they should take a face up card, which gives some information to the players, to the other players, or a face down card, which can be a random card out of the remaining cards. The player then analyzes the card and returns one of his cards back to the open pile, to the face up pile. And the action cards, the activity cards, bring some drive into the game because there are some jokers there, and the jokers are of course always welcome, and a joker replaces any card in the deck, so this is very, very useful. But on the other hand, there can also be the red cards, and the red cards result in an empty turn, which means this card needs to be discarded directly onto the open pile and brings nothing for my individual mold making activity, actually. Yeah. So the game continues in turns, clockwise or counterclockwise. It's up to you. You decide this. Yeah. And then the fastest mold maker is ahead, because if the player believe that they have a complete mold, they need to call out sampling. Yeah, and then the others are alerted because now the tool maker, the mold maker, has to show his colleagues that he has done everything right. And that means now he needs to show his cards, he needs to uncover his component cards and has to place the tool cards in the correct order. This is important. Yeah? The order of the cards. So he starts first with the component card, and then he has to place the cards from the ejector side towards the sprue side, or from the sprue side, from the right, towards the ejector side, but the cards need to be in the correct order. This is important. And so the others are alerted, the others learn, the others have to judge. And yeah, and when his success is confirmed, yeah, then he or she is the winner, and actually the remaining players play on. And actually it's up to you if you can give points, if there is only the winner takes it all, or if the winner, the first one, gets 3 points, the second one 2 points, the third one 1 point, something like this. Yeah, it really depends on you. We are curious to hear from you how you played, where you played, and which variant you play. Thank you very much for watching the instruction video of Mouldmaker the game. And actually we are looking definitely forward for your feedback on the game, no matter if it's the VDWF or the Max or school tool pages or wherever you get in contact with us. Yeah? Give us your feedback, and I wish you always happy mold making.